And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Auto Club Speedway as we're ready for race number 5 of the PCSRA Busch Series. This is to wrap up the West Coast road trip because after this race, next week, we'll go from Auto Club Speedway to Autodrome Claudiere, and it's going to be a fun weekend. And I'm joined by TJ Hemerson in the booth.
Hello, everybody. I'm not on beer today.
Yay, that's amazing. So.
I'm drunk on coffee.
Yeah, he's drunk on hazelnut coffee, if you guys notice. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are really excited about this wonderful race, getting ready for the Auto Club 3 division races. And TJ, we've seen it in PCSRA past where Auto Club can really wear out the tires. Do you think we're going to see that today in all 3 divisions?
Oh yeah, with this new tire compound, General Tire, it'll be interesting to see what the tire fall off is. If it's worse or better than Goodyear. So it should be interesting. I'm excited, and hopefully we see some good racing.
And for some new manufacturers like Hyundai Sonata, this could be their biggest. This is their first test to see how their motors will be as far as that team is concerned.
As we're gonna look for some new paint jobs.
Yes, we love new paint jobs.
This is not a new paint job, but this is the first time that Josephine's ran the Rockstar car
Colors.
this year.
Yep. Cool looking Rockstar colors. Daniel Voiles in the Cinnabon colors with Rockstar Energy, Marco's Pizza, Jelly Belly. Trying to think what other sponsors are on that car. But awesome paint scheme regardless.
Chips Ahoy. I forgot that.
Chips Ahoy. Well, yeah. I couldn't find the other sponsors, but yeah, Kayla Rankin getting a Chips Ahoy color, so that'll be cool.
Troy King
and his new Dodge, the GameStop colors this week.
And I believe that is it. Oh.
Yep. Oh yeah, and the 04, now it's Hoffman race cars this week.
For JK's.
Yep. So that should be a lot of fun. We'll get to other news items when we get to division number 2.
And 3.
And 3, so yeah. I believe that's it. So,
picks?
I believe we're going to make our picks. First time we've made picks in Division 1 all season. Can you believe that?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to go with Ann Maria in that 05. I think she's going to have a good run today because track position is key here at Auto Club. Remember, this is a fuel mileage race that could come into play for these teams. So, definitely Anne Marie knows her fuel strategy and she could pull off the win. TJ, who you got?
I'm going to pick Morgan Henderson for a first 2-time winner, I believe, this season. Or the second 2-time winner. Has anyone won 2 times yet this season?
I don't think we have had a 2-time winner.
Let me check my handy dandy.
Score 4.
Yes.
We know Nissan went to victory lane for a second time last week with Tyler Henderson at Phoenix.
No 2-time winners, so I'm picking Morgan.
Manufacturer. Sorry to cut you off.
So I picked Morgan Henderson to win her second race, and for Nissan to get their third win of the season. And Morgan Henderson's.
What? I'll be right back.
Okay. Morgan Henderson's had been really consistent this year with 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s. So pretty good consistency for Morgan Henderson. So we'll wait for Voiles to come back. I'm going to take a sip of my hazelnut coffee. Always good.
I am back.
Okay.
Sorry, I had my
As the command has been given.
The pace car will roll off, so will the drivers.
And we'll make sure all 42 drivers roll off. Looks like they do.
And they are rolling off.
Oh, we forgot to mention Lisa Gonzalez in her Sharpie colors this week.
Yeah, that was the other paint scheme we forgot to mention. So there's been some talk that Heather Galloway may be getting a Dr. Pepper custom scheme sometime between now and Claudiere, so that'll be good. As the pace car is going to go off, that will leave the field in the hands of Robert Zlakia and Ian Doug to lead us to green. 63 laps. It's going to be interesting to see what the pit window is going to be.
Green flag's out.
Race number 5 is underway here at Auto Club.
A good start by Robert Oslakia, and Marie pushes him out front.
This is a track where you can go 3, 4, and 5 wide, but the issue, that TJ and I have always said in years past, don't lean.
As we already see some 3 wide back in the middle of the field.
Oh yeah, these drivers.
And remember, you do not want to hit that apron or else your car will get really tight and slide up the track. As Anne-Marie will lead the first lap. Okay. Boyle's here. I think his mic died. Again. Boyle's here. Nevertheless, Hyundai is doing pretty good. So 2-car breakaway, Robert Oslakia and Anne-Marie. Are 1-2, and they are pulling away from the field a little bit.
I am back. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I thought your mic died or something.
No, it didn't die. It's Anne-Marie just continuing to extend this lead.
Anne-Marie has led all the laps so far today.
So far, as the run gets longer, the tires are going to start going away.
I was saying how Robert Oslaki and Anne-Marie have pulled a little gap over the whole field.
Oh, definitely. They are just pulling out. But if they continue going side by side, the 14 is going to catch up.
Yeah, Ashley Reynolds.
You look at the rest of the field, make sure everybody's okay.
Good battle here between Ben Tennyson, 3 wide. Oh, wow, the 9 got loose up top and had to drop back.
Yeah, but didn't want to get in a situation this early in the race.
There's Daniel Wills in the middle of a 3 wide situation.
Timothy Grenville in the 8th. There's been some talk that Timothy Grenville could have teammates at Autodrome Claudiere. So we'll just have to wait and see about that.
Heather Galloway with a good run on the top side.
And she gets by all of them.
So will Kaylee Rankin, maybe.
Oh, but they're going to go 4 wide with Mackenzie Thompson. The 16 decides to back out, so that's smart on her.
And Voiles will get past all of them.
Yeah, he's been having an interesting handling this weekend. This, like I said, first time. This is, like I said, a brand new race car, of course. new paint scheme, so it's going to get him a while to see how his car will handle. Looks like the field is behaving very nicely, so you got to give him prompts for that.
And we are having some pretty good racing, pretty good battles across the track from the front to the back. As we see some 3-wide with Jeff Bright, Alex Hawkins, and Mackenzie Thompson.
Oh, definitely. Just doing a good job and just taking it easy, for first timers in the state.
Of course, with this being my home, well, not my home track, but my home track is Richmond. But with drivers like Daniel Williams,
Jackie Tang,
yeah,
Timmy Turner,
Lilo Pakai. Well, not Lilo. Well, this is the closest that Lilo Pakai can get to home race. Because even though she lives in Hawaii, her team is based in California.
Yeah. Since they had to move all their parts and stuff, the Chevy Camaro goes back to the lead with Anne Marie.
There's been a pretty good battle so far between Robert Lockia and Anne Marie through this whole race, going back and forth.
And of course, Chevy Camaro Motorsports, going to get a brand new look for, I believe, the rest of the season. A new Chevy Camaro 2018 car.
Should be interesting to see what they can do. Of course, Luke Cage, affiliated with Chevy Camaro Motorsports, will switch to that as well.
And should I also point out, he won this race last year on strategy.
Yeah, not doing good today, but it is early, so hopefully he can turn his bad day around and hopefully get another win here.
And the interesting part is, he drove an SS last year with no sponsorship. This year, he drives the RB's colors here for Chevy Camaro Motorsports.
4 wide. Look at this hornet's nest.
Oh, be careful. So far, coming off 4, everybody's still behaving nicely.
As we're going to check up front, still a battle between Robert Ozlaki and Anne Marie.
Yeah.
And then looks like Ashley Reynolds is getting a big push from Martha Constantina off of the front stretch.
Good job by Martha, having a great run in that 30 machine. Something you don't see in real life is the 30 car up front.
Well, that's probably because 30 car doesn't race anymore, but when it did race a few years ago, it was owned by the Motorsports Group / Circle Sport, which is now 33.
Yeah, and of course, in the video game, it's now World NOS Racing, despite being a Toyota, despite being different from the others makes.
KFC, of course, the sponsor. Good old Kentucky Fried Chicken. I love me some chicken legs.
Yeah. And of course, you got the Colonel on the rear of the car.
Colonel Sanders. Look, Emmanuel Hartnett dived below Morgan Henderson for the 5th spot. Morgan Henderson's been really consistent this year. Has 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s.
And also that trip to victory lane as well.
So Morgan Henderson having a very consistent season, and that's what you need to do to win a championship.
And definitely you also have to make sure you stay out of trouble and not have DNFs like Candy, as you see the rest of the field. Of course, Candy Thomason 23. Funny thing to note, I have a package of M&M caramels in the booth with me.
I've never actually had M&M caramels. How are they?
They're pretty decent, if you ask me.
I probably won't be able to have them for a while because of braces. You can't have caramel braces, so.
Yeah.
But I actually get my braces off in a few months, so should be interesting.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
And of course, you also have the Wilson security as well.
As Annie Thomas dives below the defending champion, Jake Hayes. Jake Hayes has not had the best of seasons this year, as Jake Hayes is in the... I was going to check where he is in points. Your defending series champion Jake Hayes is all the way down in 43rd position in points.
And you know what I talked about, with drivers that won the championship the previous years struggling this year. I mean, you saw that with Annie Thomas last year, and I saw that with Annie Einstein 2 years ago, where she got a win, but she was eliminated as the 04 going underneath William Brock.
Good old coffee. I'm almost out of coffee. Crew guys, producers, can you grab me another cup of coffee with hazelnut, please? I appreciate it, thank you. Okay, as one of my producers is getting me a good old cup of joe, I'm going to continue commentating on this race. Looks like Anne-Marie's pulled away now and just driving away from the whole field. Robert Ozlaki is now having to fend off of Ashley Reynolds.
I'm back.
4 wide for second place. Emmanuel Hartnett out of nowhere. As Voiles is back.
Oh, sorry. I thought it got kicked me out of the call. Anyway, for some reason.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't get kicked out of the call.
Yeah.
Looks like Anne-Marie is just pulling away from the whole field.
It's like, Anne-Marie, I saw this a lot, when she was competing in the lower series, and, now that she's up in the big series full-time with Chevy Camaro Motorsports, she's had so much good runs, and, we can't wait to see what she can do when the entire team moves over to the new ZL1 Camaro.
Where is Voiles heading to?
To see my good, my robot's going to see Kevin Joseph at Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's Kevin Joseph's sponsor.
Oh yeah, huh? Doi. Dirt. Thank you, producer, for the good cup of joe. As my producer is back with another cup of joe.
Yay. Got that cup of joe will make you feel good.
Yes. As looks like Emmanuel Hartnett and Robert Ozlaki have caught up to the back of Anne-Marie.
Definitely, that team really needs a good run. I mean, Emmanuel Hartnett, he was a chaser last year. Now this year, he's not had a good season.
No, I believe at Daytona. Let me just see where Emmanuel Hartnett is in points and how many top 5s and 10s he's had. Let me go check the results for some races.
It's one thing to bounce back from one race. It's another to struggle the first 4 races and try to get yourself in a deeper hole.
Yeah.
So far.
At Phoenix, Emmanuel Hartnett finished 31st.
Not what he wanted at his home track in Phoenix, should I mention.
Yeah, Las Vegas, he finished 37th.
So far, he's had a rocky last couple of months. Yes.
Atlanta, he got a top 10 with getting a 8th place. So he did have a good finish at Atlanta, but then at Daytona.
Ever since we went to the West Coast, he's not doing well.
And then did he ever make the Daytona 500 or no?
I don't think so. How many starts has he made out of the 5? That's always, I always ask myself that.
Let me see. 5 starts. Let me go to Emmanuel Hartnett. No, it's Ryan Hartnett, not Emmanuel Hartnett.
Ryan Hartnett,
Yeah, he's already won a race at Phoenix.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Hartnett's 86th in points.
So far, I think he's made what, 4 starts? Because I know
Yeah,
I know the drivers have failed.
4 starts.
Yeah, so he did miss the Daytona 500. So, you know, talk about, 3 of the first 4 races haven't been kind to Hartnett lately. So something.
Oh, pit stops for the first time at lap 22.
Now we know what the fuel is.
Robert Oslachia, Jake Hayes, Alexander Van Dam, Eli Bright, Chloe Bumgardner, Kaylee Rankin, Heather Galloway, Danny Rand, Daniel Voiles on pit road.
Gotta be careful. Pit road speed 55. But also the question is, can these drivers make it the rest of the way on this one pit stop? Because if this continues going into a long green flag run, drivers might run out of fuel as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Who will win off pit road off of this first set of pit stops?
Of course, don't speed or you're going to get a pass-through penalty as a result.
It looks like Robert Oslachia will win off the race off pit road. And the rest of the field's on pit road.
As long as there's no pit lane contact, we're in good shape. But, these drivers, that's got to be their goal is, a win would definitely make it feel better. But another thing is, a win would get you locked into the All-Star race.
Yeah, definitely. And the All-Star race is coming up there. After Autodrome Claudiere, I don't know where we're going to next.
I think we're going to... excuse the noises in the background because there's something going on. But anyway, I think we are going to Texas, if I'm correct.
Oh, Texas. That should be a very fun race.
Oh, yeah, the Lone Star State. Which, of course, we've also seen in years past in PCSRA that drivers have to make sure that they don't slip up way too high in the grade.
And then pow the wall and then cause the big wreck.
Oh, yeah, we've seen that a lot, several times.
Speaking of Emmanuel Hartnett having a bad season, Emmanuel Hartnett to the lead.
Well, this is definitely going to help him because, remember, 5 bonus points can help you as far as leading a lap is concerned. So that
But Anne-Marie will get him at the line.
If you need a good run, now's the time to get yourself a good run because you cannot have more bad results and then have no shot at the title. I mean, bad results isn't going to win you a title to begin with.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
We talked about Jake Hayes, 43rd in points, just, coming off a championship. You saw what happened to Yanni Thomas when she was the defending champion in the previous season, and what happened, she didn't get a victory to get to the end of chasing the championship, and, did not get a chance to defend that title of hers, and she gave it to Jake Hayes. I think it's defending champion curse, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And it's not like Yanni Thomas is doing something bad, if you ask me. It's just, she's just had so much bad luck lately. I mean, you look at her and Betty Johnson, neither of them been to victory lane in almost 2 seasons. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So what I think they need to do is either step up their game or just try to get a good finish and get good qualifying results.
Yeah, I think it's qualifying that's hurting them. And then the race is not getting better, of course.
And right now Annie Thomas is 31st.
of course, she's just coming from Watkins Glen from the Auto Club Series. I'll be right back.
Okay. There we go. So far, still a good battle between Emmanuel Hartnett, Robert Oslakia, and Ashley Reynolds. But here comes Eli Bright out of nowhere. Oh, Emmanuel Hartnett off the top side. Can he clear Anne-Marie? No. At the line, who's going to lead this lap? It's going to be Emmanuel Hartnett. Oh, something's wrong with Philip Parker. Philip Parker with an issue. Philip Parker with an issue. Something broke on that number 15 Mike's Hard Lemonade. As Loyals is back.
I am back.
Philip Parker just something broke on the 15 coming off of turn number 4.
Well, at least he was closer to the pit lane, so.
But
he's
leaking fluid all over the track. He blew up. He blew up after past pit road. So something.
So the caution might be coming out.
No caution yet. But something something is wrong with that number 15 Mike's Hard Lemonade. Oh, it was a tire issue. A right front.
Why the tires might have caused some damage to the suspension, because we've seen that a lot at Auto Club.
A flat right front tire.
Yeah, definitely, because the right front tires, you have to be very careful. If you lock them up and you're coming back up speed, it will just explode and tear the suspension and tear the tire fender apart.
As Eli Bright takes the lead from Emmanuel Hartnett.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Phil Parker. Not what he needed.
Philip Parker is 39th in points.
Yeah, he was hoping for a good run, but unfortunately that won't happen.
Voiles is somewhere is like 80th in points.
Yeah, because Daniel Voiles is not running for the championship, just letting everybody know. Because he was the point.
Daniel Williams hit at his home track. He is 40th in points.
Yeah, even though he's 40th in points, he's having a consistent season, despite, I believe, he has not been the victory lane this year.
No.
The last one he won for Williams Racing was Taylor Swift last season. And of course, Mitsubishi Lancer has been to victory lane with, I believe, June Einstein, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Oh, contact. Ronnie Boyer does a bump and run on Anne-Marie.
Yeah, the bump and run on the high-speed track, not a good thing, but next week that'll be a different story.
Andy Thomas trying to get around Jeff Bright for the 31st position.
Yeah, definitely just having one of those days, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I like to point out this is the first time that I'm in the booth in Division 1 for this season. Of course, it won't be the last time. So, got plenty more.
Oh, Morgan Henderson with a problem. Maybe slow on turns in turns number 1 and 3 and 4. Slow in turns 3 and 4.
I wonder if it's because these drivers are running too hard on the tires, which is wearing the camber out of the tires. If that's the case, then I can be concerned if I'm in divisions 2 and 3.
Yeah. A lot of rubber being laid down on the track today. It's a pretty hot day. Actually, no, it's not. It's not a hot day. It's 67 degrees. That is surprising in California.
Yeah. Track temperature is probably hotter than
Like maybe 85.
it was in practice. Almost 90 degrees. So,
And right now the track temperature is 85.
Yeah. Compare that to yesterday in happy hour, That's why these cars are slip sliding around. And of course, remember, this track was also, before these drivers came on the track, this was a green racetrack because they had no rubber on the track.
Yeah.
So that just tells you how it is as far as I'm concerned.
Ashley Reynolds having a good battle with Emmanuel Hartnett for that second position.
Oh, yeah, definitely having a good second position. Drivers in divisions 2 and 3, just taking notes to see, what's the best strategy, we have to see. Because remember, we always talk about Auto Club Speedway being a strategy race.
Oh, yeah. When will these guys have to pit? They last pit on lap 22. We're on lap 40 now.
I think next 3 to 4 laps, we should see them in the pit lane. So they can make it the rest of the way, because if you try to stretch it on and you have to pit coming to, like, let's say 2 laps to go, or even the white flag, that's going to take you out of contention of winning the race.
Yeah. And you do not want that happening.
No, especially at a 2-mile track, because it's a long way to the pit lane if you run out going on the French straightaway to get to turn 1. Because just remember, folks, these drivers are going 200 miles an hour going into turn 1.
And sometimes more.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are going 202 into turn number 1.
Imagine if we had the cloudiness, it would be 210 to 11.
Yeah, that's just, and that's crazy. That's like super speed.
Exactly.
Philip Parker's only going 195, and the leaders are going like 202 into turn number 1. So maybe I'm guessing maybe something's gone wrong in that 15 engine.
I wonder if maybe he dropped the cylinder is probably why he's going 195. If that is the case, then I could be concerned about motors if I'm in divisions 2 and 3. Because if you see one of the drivers in division 1 have a motor issue, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because this track is very deep, very hard on engines and mechanical motors. And that's also the same thing when we go to the workforce later here, like let's say Watkins Glen.
I'll be right back.
Okay. 1 second. Seatbelt off.
Auto Club, as we always say, I mean, we've seen a lot of vicious wrecks. I mean, we haven't seen a wreck so far today. I mean, we could change the vicious 2 or 3.
So far, driver's doing a good job. Charge my phone. Okay. I don't know why it didn't show my on his screen, so we'll see how it goes. As I'll be right back. I gotta get some donuts. I'm back, and I don't know how many laps to go we have, but I do apologize. So definitely these drivers will have to pit, probably, if they can make it on fuel. Our motorsports calendar for what we got, of course, next week, what we got, Autodrome Claudiere, then Texas, and I believe we're going to, I want to say Darlington, tracks we have not run this year.
I'm back.
And better than ever.
Yes.
I had to exit the call and come back in because it just froze because I couldn't see your screen for whatever reason.
Oh. Can you see it now?
Oh, hold on a second. Don't. No, I don't.
Oh. Okay. That means I have to leave the call and come back, so. What the heck? It does show my screen black. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Ready? Having some technical difficulties.
Okay, let's see if it fixed the problem.
Bam. Can you see it now?
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
Now we see it. Do apologize for the technical difficulties, folks.
Yes.
Looks like we have pit stops going on.
Yeah, pit stops just happened.
Yep. Saying Alex Hawkins is the race leader.
Not saying Eli Bright.
I'm sorry, that's Eli Bright. Sorry, Eli. Eli Bright's the leader, not Alex Hawkins.
That was an oops.
I keep forgetting Alex Hawkins drove the 10 last year.
That was an oops.
Yeah, that was an oops. I think Eli's coming in this lap.
I think he already made his pit stop.
Okay, I think he already made his pits. Yeah, you're right.
Do you
I
want
don't know why I was thinking he had to make
Do you want
his
some
pit
taco
stop.
flavored chips?
I wish.
I did the Lay's Do Us a Flavor Taste test. I don't know if you guys remember that a few weeks ago. And there's this
yeah.
taco flavor.
Here comes Robert Slovakia, going to try to make it 3 wide on Galloway and Bright, but he's going to get Galloway for second. Bright's just going to take off in the distance.
Yeah, that high side is the preferred line here.
Yeah, with now all that rubber on the track, it's got more grip. That Robles Chevrolet out of Eli Bright Enterprises. Eli Bright has never even won in this series before.
It's actually
Could
now
today be the
called.
day?
It's actually called Bright Enterprises now
Or Bright, yeah.
because
Bright
they have
Enterprises, but
because now they have Jeff Bright here. Speaking of Jeff Bright, his brother.
yeah, speaking of Jeff Bright, where is Jeff Bright running?
Where is Eli Bright's
Oh,
brother?
there he is.
24th.
Yeah.
So Bright
But
Enterprises
it's
is
still gonna be a good
having
day for that team.
Bright Enterprises is having a good day because Eli Bright's first, but then they're having a mediocre day with Jeff Bright in 25th.
And that's kind of typical for Jeff Bright, not having a good run. But then again, it's
This is
like
his this is his first season in the PCSRA, so
yeah.
he's gonna try to go around Timothy Grenville for the 24th position.
Of course, Grenville will do double duty next week. Going to be in the Buffalo Wild Wings series.
In the number 20.
Yep, for Joe Gibbs Racing. There's Marta Constantina having a good run. We have 10 to go.
I think we're gonna stay with the mod we were using and not the NXS 17
Yeah.
because we have a lot of cars for that.
Yeah, and also, that's also the mod that the WRLA McDonald's series is moving to next season. And of course, Chloe Erickson's going to be running the McDonald's series next season in that 46, which is the same sponsor as the one.
Heather
in her
Galloway
Busch
to
car.
lead in the Honda.
Oh, Honda! And remember, Honda has won a race
At
last
Atlanta
season
with Noah Tutu.
Noah Tutu.
At Atlanta.
Honda's looking for their second win, and the first with Heather Galloway. And of course, Heather Galloway's been in this 01 ever since she took it over from
When the Tutus got suspended.
yeah. Heather Galloway, an AutoZone Amateur Series driver, driving the number 2 Race 101 Chevrolet, the Sarah Cornett Ching, in the AutoZone Amateur Series. And of course, we'll be seeing her, and she's going to be doing double duty, running both the AutoZone Amateur Series and the Busch Series, so. Which is going to be 2 different cars. I mean, going from a Gen 6 to an original Cup car, if you ask me.
That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah. Of course, also out of the top 10, of course, Heather Galloway, Robert Slovakia, you can add him to the list. He's also an AutoZone Amateur Series driver. Annie Thomas will also be doing double duty, running the AutoZone Amateur Series. Driving the number 15 Eris Toyota. Trying to think who else is in the AutoZone Amateur Series out of the Busch Series drivers.
I was. Well.
Yeah, Daniel Williams used to be. Now Greg Rutz is in the 88. Of course, you'll see in the Truck Series, Anna Leonard's going to be in there. Of course, she's going to run the. She'll be in the AutoZone Amateur Series, and she'll run the 36. As Heather Galloway's just checking out.
Yeah. Half a second lead over Robert Slovakia.
Yep. You also see Wayne Lopez going to be in the Truck Series along with Paul Michaels, because those two have been trading back and forth for the points lead. And where did Ronnie Boyer in the 13 come from?
I don't know.
My goodness, having a nice run.
Where's his brother Ryan Boyer?
Yeah, where's Ryan?
.32.
Ooh, he's not having a good run. How about Danny Rand, the 06, having a great run in the 10th position in that Pepsi Max Chevrolet?
And then Lisa
There he
Gonzalez
is.
in 11th.
Good runs for the Kevin Joseph Motorsports. Of course, they have different teammates for their third ride. Danny Rand here in the Busch Series.
There's Alexandra Van Dam having a good run in 8th.
Yeah, nice run for that Budweiser Chevrolet. And of course, they have Davey Johnson in the NOS Energy Cup Series in the 50.
Man, look at this hornet's nest forming.
Yeah. I gotta say, team owner Kevin Joseph will be happy with these good results with Lisa Gonzalez and Danny Rand. There has been some talk Danny Rand could be driving in the Venom Truck Series for Kevin Joseph Motorsports in 2018.
As I'm back, sorry.
It's all right. Danny Rand could also be.
But yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
All right,
but
so
if Danny Rand does well, he may go to the McDonald's Series.
Ronnie Boyer trying to get the lead.
Wow, Ronnie Boyer. Danny Rand's about to come. Top 10's about to come in this mix.
Yeah. Well, we have 3 laps to go, I just realized, at the line.
Yeah. Time is running out, if you ask me.
That's why all these drivers are trying to get... Where did TJ Hanley come from?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, where did TJ come from?
In this 31 Velveeta liquid gold
Chevrolet.
shells. Love Chevrolet.
Yeah, that's a macaroni and cheese for anyone asking. But some of these drivers who running poorly in the points, this is definitely going to be a good run for them heading into Quebec. Of course, in Division 2, and I'll probably during the break, TJ and I are going to discuss something off the air about there is going to be a driver making his return to the PCSRA very soon.
Yes. Ronnie Boyer trying to make up some ground against Heather Galloway.
Yeah.
Where is last year's winner?
Yeah,
Luke Cage.
33.
There he is, but he's not doing real well. 19th, trying to gain as many positions as he can.
Well,
there's who started second. Ian Dutta's fallen back to 18th.
I wonder if the handling has gone away on that 21 machine.
Yeah.
Normally, the 21 in the series. It's funny that we have a driver that is not Reagan Whitlock.
Reagan Whitlock will be in the 021 at Autodrome Claudiere.
Yeah.
White flag. Ronnie Boyer trying to make up some ground. Any ground he can get. It's going to be a good finish at Auto Club.
Yeah. But you better keep your eye on third place. Where did Emmanuel Hartnett come from in that 20?
Ronnie Boyer down the inside. Ronnie Boyer's got it.
Yeah, he moved Heather Galloway up the racetrack. I think that could be it, my friends. Unless Galloway can get a good run on him down the back straight and win the 3.
What?
Nope, TJ's getting ready to make a run on Heather Galloway. I think that might have done it.
Okay.
Here he comes through 3 and 4. Ronnie Boyer is going to pick up his first career PCSRA Busch Series win. Wins Division 1 at Auto Club.
What? Those are clean. Yeah. Oh, well.
What a great run for the Geico Twisted T Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Out of
Sorry,
Germain
I'm back.
Racing.
Yeah, Germain Racing doing a great job. Ronnie Boyer with his first career victory, and that's not something you could say any day, winning your first career victory in your rookie season.
Yeah, especially in the PCSRA level, so congratulations to him.
And that's gonna help. That's gonna help him in Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah, Heather Galloway so close to the victory, she'll have to sell for second, but still a great run for her. Nevertheless, TJ Hanley finishes
Lisa
third.
Gonzalez beats Danny Rand at the line for 10th.
Oh yeah. Alexandria Van Dam, Eli Bright, Ashley Reynolds, Anne Maria, Robert Islacchia, Lisa Gonzalez, the top 10. But still, you got to give a credit for Kevin Joseph Motorsports. They've been having some good runs in the past couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, Kevin Joseph Motorsports has the consistency going their way, and hopefully
I
they
bet
can.
team owner Kevin Joseph will probably agree with me in having him in the WLA next season.
Yeah, and
Look on down through.
and with their
Sorry.
consistency, hopefully they'll bring momentum into the next race at Autodrome Claudiere.
Yeah, looking on down the remainder of the results. Josephine Bouvier 17th, not bad. Ooh, my minion finished 31st. Oh no, that's not good. Well, I got no excuses to say about my minion, but at least he finished the race. You got to give him credit. So, see who else ran poorly. Claudia Perez, Dragon Racing's home race, not the run they were hoping for. 40th. We'll see what Jackie Tang can do about that. So we had 40 cars finish on the lead lap. 42 finished the race, even though Annie Winters and Philip Parker went a lap down. But nobody smelled what the Rock was cooking.
Wait, who's the third driver of Dragon Racing?
I think it was Rachel Wynn, I believe.
Oh yeah, huh?
I think she's gonna make her return, but we'll come to that later on during our commercial break. So, but at least everybody finished the race. You got to give them credit. So,
Yeah.
as we'll take a commercial break, and you'll see Ronnie Boyer's burnouts and get ready for Division 2 right after this.